Okay, shalom, shalom, shalom. Kwam Yasha'Allah, Koholoimla, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Bahashim Rakahakadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, that by the Spirit taught us His beautiful truth. And just want to say the water to all the H.I.M and Aquath that's out here sincerely keeping the laws, the statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh to the best of their ability. This is Yachanan Nawah, just coming at you with another quick lesson, praying that it's edifying by the Spirit. And, just something that Yahweh Bashim Yahweh placed in my spirit to, get into or grab. And what these are inverters, right? So, let me just explain everything pointed out. Now, this is a newer one that I got today. As you can see, it's an power inverter, 1500 watts. Everstart Max. It was like $150 or so with taxes and everything, right? So as you can see, it's got 3 outlets. You know what I'm saying? As far as like, plugging up in the house. I mean, or, anything that you can plug up in the house, you can plug into this inverter. Now, as you can see right here, this particular one, it takes, a battery. So what I did, I ended up getting a marine battery, right? And it's got a deep cycle. So you can see these cords right here. That's, your cords. You connect it to, from here. Instructions are in the box. You know what I'm saying? It's real simple. You connect from here, your positive and negative, to the battery, positive and negative, right? And you got power, man. You know what I'm saying? You can plug up. I just tried, a few things. You can plug up a crock pot. You can do a microwave. You can do a small refrigerator. You just don't, as long as you don't go over the 1500 watts, which I just tried, like my crock pot, say, for instance. It was only 50 watts. So that was, I still have 1450 watts left where I could plug other things in. But like I said, again, as you can see, not only do you have the 3 outlets for the house, you got 2 USB joints. Now you have the fans in the back, where if it gets warm, it'll keep it cool. It's set. It's a pretty good product. You know what I'm saying? Where if you and this is just for survival. You know what I'm saying? You got a battery, even if you got it on the floor of the car, or if you got it in the back of the truck or whatever. If you're on the move, this could go on the move with you, and you got power. See, there's the fan right there. The fan just kicked in, actually. You can actually see that blowing. It kicks in for a hot sec. It keeps it at a certain temperature, and then it kicks off. You know what I'm saying? Now, I got another one right here. This is 1000 watt. This one, I had this one first. But this one is you can plug this into your cigarette lighter in your car, right? 1000 watts. Now you just plug it into your cigarette lighter. Only thing about this one is it only has 2 plugs on it, right? See, 2 plugs, but that's 1000 watts. So we're working with 2500 watts. Now I could. This one actually has wires, same wires that's connected to this battery over here. It's got wires like that too. They're just separately. This one right here, you can just literally plug into your cigarette lighter into your car. And, you can still run a small, amount of appliances off of it. So, you got 2500 watts of power. You know what I'm saying? Just in case, anything happens. You know what I'm saying? So, just something, just real quick that I wanted to, go off into and, touch on, with the children of Israel, man, warning the flock, because we don't know what's going to happen in 2024. We don't know what's going to go down. In the next months, whatever, whatever. If you're on the run, if you're on the move, that's a heavy ass battery though. If you was on the run or on the move though, you could live off that though. You know what I'm saying? Somewhat, tent life, backpack life, so to speak. It just depends on where you are. You know what I'm saying? And like I said again, it's something that you can do. If push come to shove. The brother in GMS, Mississippi, Spirit Wind Judah, I think is the name. So like if I'm pronouncing it wrong. he goes off into a lot of stuff like this. Now but he mentioned some generators, things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? And he mentioned stuff like this. So this is an option right here. You know, just in case you don't have gas. You know what I'm saying? Because again, if you may not need a cell phone. You know what I'm saying? But if you need anything to plug up like that, here you go. You got those USB ports right there. If you got to plug in, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. But now, as far as you may need a bigger generator for certain things, but this is some basic stuff. You can get basic stuff done with this. You can literally plug in a crock pot or now something really hot or heated, like a hot plate or anything like that. It pulls extra power. You may not be able to use something like that, but if you got a crock pot though, I mean, you just got to be patient and wait on something to warm up or something to, to get going, so to speak. But that's something that you could use with something like this, right? So you got, power, man. You know what I'm saying? Just in case. There are, actually, I went to a spot because I was going to get a smaller battery. You know what I'm saying? But I just went to Walmart, and this guy, damn Edomite, he explained everything to me, of course. So that's how I ended up getting this marine battery. Because Esau know how to live outside. Don't get Esau twisted, man. Esau know how to live outside. He knows how to go and yeah, I do all, I go outside and I do this and I do that. So I was like, okay, all right. And this is what he recommended to me. You know what I'm saying? This particular, it's a max battery. It's gonna last for a long time. If it goes down or if it drains, you can actually plug up something to it, which you want to have a if you got a jump starter or a jump box, you can refill that battery and you got power for good. You know what I'm saying, so to speak. At least until basically things fall apart for real. But I mean, you got something to whatever. You know what I'm saying, just do. But you got energy, man. Energy goes a long ways, because that's one of the things that Esau Edom, the so-called white man, is going to use against us as a means to try and get you to accept that MOTB, that mark of the beauty and the beach. You know what I'm saying? He's going to try and make it uncomfortable as possible for you. You may not have no, if you got some stock, you may have a little food here and there, you know what I'm saying? But if anything, you know what I'm saying, it's nothing for you, even if you just got rice. If you got a small crock pot like the one right here, I got this one small one right here on the floor right here. I was just tried it. If you plug that in, you know what I'm saying, man, there's nothing for you to, you know what I'm saying, let it go for an hour. If you got a meal, man, you know what I'm saying, whether it's a canned good, you know what I'm saying, it's whatever, you know what I'm saying, you got what but, we're about to go into complete pilgrim mode, so to speak, maybe, possibly, none of us know a lot, but, this is something that the Lord, Yahweh has been placing on my heart, and, it's something that, you know what I'm saying, I've been, kind of, I don't know, it was just like, it just came across me today to just grab it, and I grabbed it. I already had the other one, though. I had this 1,000-watt one, the yellow one that's on the top. This 1,500 one at the bottom, that's a bigger one. And it's, definitely you can run some things, man. You can, because it would be that battery right here. This is like a big ass boat battery. If you're on a boat, you know what I'm saying? You can do some things with that. It can hold you down for a hot second. You know what I'm saying? So, but matter of fact, for a nice minute, I'm not sure if it's how many months, year, I would definitely say, you know what I'm saying, that battery probably wouldn't run down for a year with something that, just doing what I'm doing with it, you know what I'm saying, but it has the option to be recharged, which is a good option. If you got a good jump pack, a good jump box, you know what I'm saying, so you can, like with generators, you got to have gas, which is cool, you want to have one of those as well, but to be on the move, especially if Yahweh Shai blesses you. I mean, even if you got a small wagon to pull, right? Like, say for instance, you got a small wagon and you were just out here and you just moving along, just walking and whatever, you know what I'm saying? If everything go to shit, and you got a small wagon or something to pull that on, you be good. You'll be good to go. You know, you be good to go. You know what I'm saying? For basic things. You may come across something that, you know, Yahweh H.I.M may show you that you can eat, man, and they pop it into that little small crock pot, whip it up, or, you know, however the Lord may want you to get down, a steamer, you know, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's quite a bit of power. Because like I said, again, this small crock pot right here is only 50 watts. So that means that, you know what I'm saying, I got 2,450 watts left, so to speak, you know, between the two. So I just wanted to touch on that real quick. You know, the scriptures talks about a prudent man, you know, and he seeth forth, you know, as far as the future, so to speak, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, roughly paraphrasing, you know, like, we see what's happening. We're seeing what's coming about. We're seeing what's going on, and we don't know exactly when, how, what, but, you know, still, the Lord is giving us the insight where people are just running around right now. They're just Christmas shopping. They don't know what the hell going on. They just Christmas shopping. They think the days is going to go on. They going, you know, they got plans for next year in 2024. They're going to make New Year's resolutions. And they have no idea what's about to happen out here, man. But in the meanwhile, Yahweh Shai, you know, he sets us up. He gives us little ideas like this. Like, matter of fact, this little crate that is all this is sitting on, it's like a little outside shed type of crate, but I brought it on the inside. I built it, you know what I'm saying? This will be only a couple of bucks. But I mean, you know, a couple of little things in it. You know, dry goods. It's a dry goods storage, you know, hookup. You know what I'm saying? You know, beans, rice, things of that nature, you know what I'm saying? You know, things that, you know, you look at the dates, you want stuff that can last to 2025, 2026, you know. You look at the future dates, you know what I'm saying? You know, nothing wrong with getting something for 2024. But you want something that would last 2025, 2026. You know what I'm saying? As far as, like, just look at the dates. You just never know what's going to happen, what we're going to be going through. This may not even be something that I may even use. But you know what I'm saying? If I'm not using it, I do pray that one of the brothers, you know, will come across, you know, this equipment. You know what I'm saying? And do what they have to do with it. If shit hits the fans, I'm praying that, you know, a brother, you know, or sister, you know, that you know, you ever seen the movie The Road? You know, if they're on the go and I'm gone, I pray that this equipment is here for them to actually, you know, be able to, you know, come up and do it there, and it may be something for them to just use for a hot second before they're on the move. And you know, they may not be able to leave with it. They leave it and somebody else come up. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, like I said again, you hear the fan, it's popping on. It's got mounts on it. You can actually mount it to something. And you know what I'm saying? I mean, it just is what it is, man. It's, you know, it's something that we could use to even just, you know, just being out. If you're camping, you might have your tent or whatever the case may be. But, you know, I just wanted to just put this together. This is like somewhat of a survival kit type of thing. You know what I'm saying? And hey, it just is what it is, man. You can do what you can with it. I pray that this lesson was edifying for me, inshallah.